Welcome to the New Futures Power On campaign's Party with Purpose. Tonight is all about our scholars and alumni and how they're shining in their communities, region, and the world. Our MC, Dustin Cabrera, a New Futures alumnus and future real estate mogul, will share his story while highlighting the impact of our incredible New Futures community on the world around us. With special guests, New Futures CEO, Julie Green, and Program Director, Griselda Macias, and some of our amazing associate board members, we are excited to share this moment with you. And to start off the night, here is our MC, Dustin Cabrera.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for our second annual Power On campaign. My name is Dustin Cabrera, and I'm a proud New Futures alumnus. My experience with New Futures prepared me for my role at the Fine Living Group of eXp Realty, where I work as a real estate agent specializing in buying, investing, and selling properties for my clients. I am honored to serve as MC for this evening's Party with Purpose, the culmination of this year's Power On campaign. For the past month, we've celebrated our scholars, amplified their voices as they share their successes and challenges, and build community within the New Futures family. This year's Power On theme is Watch Me Shine. At New Futures, we know that every person's journey is unique and worth celebrating. With timely, dependable support and increased access to opportunity, our scholars are ready to shine no matter the path they choose. To kick off the night and talk about what Watch Me Shine means to her, joining me is New Futures CEO, Julie Green. Come on out here, Julie.
Thanks, Dustin. Thanks for being with us tonight.
It is my pleasure.
Hi, everyone. We launched Power On last year because we couldn't be together in person. And again, sadly, we find ourselves unable to gather. In the last 18 months, every one of us has had to tap into reserves we never knew we had. We have all had to make what were once unimaginable changes to how we work, how we parent, how we connect, how we live, and yet we power on. Tonight, we celebrate the resilience of the New Futures community, which has risen and adapted to the moment in countless ways over the past year. We are here to shine the light on New Futures and the critical role it plays in creating a more equitable community for the benefit of all.
And most importantly, we will hear from our scholars and alumni as they raise their voices as powerful agents of change, and we will see how they're shining in their communities and the impact they're having on the region.
New Futures is all about opportunity, choice, and voice. I believe in ensuring every person has equitable access to higher education, has the opportunity to thrive in a fulfilling career, the choice of where and how to live, and the power of a voice in the decisions made in their communities. Our scholars and alumni are the heart of New Futures, and it's our amazing community of support from volunteers, community partners, corporate partners, and donors that keep that heart beating. We are all in this together.
Indeed. To start us off, we're going to hear from members of New Futures Associate Board, a group of young professionals who are using their talents to open the door to new opportunities for our scholars and alumni. A group who believes in the power of shorter-term credentials to launch fulfilling careers, and a group who believes that every person should have access to a valued path to higher education.
Hi, I'm Roberta Baker.
Hi, I'm Adele.
I'm Kendra Greenidge, and thanks for celebrating with us tonight. Woo!
I joined New Futures Associate Board because it's an organization that strives to help young people across the DMV region
by increasing access and educational opportunities and ultimately rewarding careers.
I joined New Futures because it fills a unique niche among scholarship organizations through its focus on supporting learners seeking short-term credentials and community college degrees.
These students represent a growing part of the college community, but despite their financial needs and great potential, are so often overlooked in the scholarship space.
As an organization continually working to support and uplift its scholars, New Futures has a responsibility to take a firm stand and lend its voice to conversations that affect the lives and humanity of their scholars.
And we are constantly working to ensure that our actions and efforts support and affirm New Futures' commitment to social justice and educational equity.
As we celebrate our scholars and alumni shining as change makers in their communities, the region, and the world, we ask you to please donate.
Please donate to the Power On campaign today to fuel the powerful futures of tomorrow.
Wow, thank you Kendra, Adele, and Roberta, and the rest of the New Futures Associate Board for your love and commitment to our mission. For me personally, New Futures played a big role in my life when I was in high school. They helped me develop different skills and helped me see that anything and everything is possible if you are willing to do what it takes. They connected me with different people in the real estate industry. I needed support and people who would show me the way to succeed. To me, that's New Futures. I feel grateful for this organization. I do not know where I would be today without my New Futures advisor, Griselda, who encouraged me, offered me advice when I asked for it, and showed up for me however and whenever I needed support. Before New Futures, I was working full-time as a cook and going to school. I was basically on my own. However, I always knew that those bad times wouldn't last forever. I would wake up with the desire to succeed and go to bed dreaming it as well. I know I'm not the only one here with big dreams. New Futures believes in my unique dream and exists to help create a community where the pursuit of my dream isn't dependent on the zip code where I was born. A community where the opportunity to build the life I want isn't predetermined by the color of my skin or the responsibilities I have at home. We are all captains of our own ship, worthy and ready to make our dreams a reality. We study hard and give our best. And New Futures is here for us, ready to listen, ready to advise, and ready to support us in our journey from beginning to end. But to best understand the impact New Futures has had on my life and so many others, let's tune into the next video highlighting New Futures scholars Ebony, Ricardo, and Halleck, and how they're pursuing their dreams, shining in the communities, and making an impact in the world.
Since I was in high school, taking child development classes, volunteering at elementary schools, I'm able to make children smile, make children be happy throughout the day, throughout the week. I know that's what I honestly, genuinely want to do with my life. The children are our future presidents, lawyers, doctors, teachers. They inspire me.
I met an engineer back in my country, El Salvador, who told me that engineering is the basis of our lives. So that was my biggest inspiration why I decided to study electrical engineering.
Being an immigrant, being a woman, living in the United States, I have seen the need of representation of Latino women. I feel the passion to serve. I feel motivated to be part of those few individuals that could be inside that courtroom.
I'm going to start a child care center in the future because I want to continue providing for children and I want to be able to make children happy.
I am working for Pepco Holdings as a contractor, doing commercial, electrical designer, and also residentials for customers.
No pienso que pueda haber un propósito más grande para mí que contribuir en crear una vida más digna para otras personas y moviéndonos hacia un progreso que nos ayude a todos.
I'm very grateful for New Futures. Everything that they offer, all the opportunities that they offer.
I know they help me economically. They support me during the COVID-19 pandemic. They help me out to pay my school, books, and everything. But the most important thing I would say that helped me the most was because they believe in me. And they always show it to me every time I was speaking to any of the New Future staff.
With Ebony educating and inspiring the future generations of this world, Ricardo transforming and enlightening the world around us, and Halleck as a social justice warrior working to find solutions to economic inequality, I know that the future is bright and that New Futures will light the way for so many others to pursue their dreams on their own terms. And speaking of dreams, I am just getting started. I have so much to do and so many things I want to achieve. Recently, I accomplished one of my biggest goals in life when I helped my mom retire. I am also very proud of myself because now I can inspire others to work towards their goals. I have always believed that when you help others grow, you grow. I love telling people my story and being able to inspire them the same way that New Futures inspired, encouraged, and supported me in making my dreams a reality. Now I'm pleased to welcome Brian Graham, a New Futures scholar who, like me, values giving back to others in his community. Brian is a sophomore at UDC, where he majors in law enforcement. He became a New Futures Scholars recipient in the fall of 2019 and hopes to work as a police officer. He currently works as a guest services agent with the Thompson Hotel in the Navy Yard section of Washington, D.C. He considers it a privilege to be part of New Futures and is honored to share his story with us this evening.
What makes me shine? What makes you shine? Well, to be honest, we can say several things. I started my college career in 2019 at the University of the District of Columbia Community College. I always knew I wanted to major in criminal justice. Growing up around law enforcement and having friends who always talked about going into law enforcement inspired me to pursue that career. I learned about New Futures from an organization called Jubilee Jobs and quickly applied for their amazing scholarship. My career choice requires that I do something that I already love doing, helping people in need. Well, I have happily filled that part of the requirement to be in law enforcement. Watch me shine. Through many trials and tribulations, I have remained persistent and consistent with my schoolwork, knowing that the end result will pay off. Math is a prime example. I struggle with numbers and breaking down math problems. But I passed all of my math classes, knowing that if I could master those classes, everything else would be a breeze. Watch me shine. At times, pursuing my dreams has been stressful, but I know that helping people is my gift and I plan to use it. Positivity comes after the stress and negative thoughts. Talking to my New Futures advisor, Allie, helps as well. She always has encouraging words and has a solution for almost any situation. She and I communicate regularly, and she is also working with me for plans on pursuing my bachelor's degree. That's right, bachelor's degree next. Watch me shine. My plan to obtain an associate's degree is just a start. I plan on pursuing my bachelor's degree with the University of the District of Columbia at their main campus next fall. Obtaining a higher degree makes it possible to obtain a higher rank. Also, I'll be able to bring even more knowledge about the criminal justice field to my career. Watch me shine. My generation has a strive, a will, and an eagerness to learn. It makes me happy to see so many young people in college working hard to better themselves and provide a future for their families. And like many generations before mine, I am confident that the generations after me would do just as great, if not even better. I look forward to helping the youth in my community, steering them in the right direction and instilling in them that education and positivity is the key. Watch them shine. New Futures knows that a large part of our future is rooted in whether everyone has equitable access to opportunity, choice, and voice. And as I continue to shine as a student, future law enforcement officer, and New Futures scholar, I know that they will be there to support and encourage me. What makes me shine? Better yet, what makes you shine?
Watch him shine. I love that. Hearing how Brian is shining in his community, committed to service and inspiring the youth of our region to pursue their dreams and leave a positive impact on the world gives us hope and confidence in ourselves, in our fellow scholars, and in our generations. We are the future leaders of this incredible region, and someday soon, when we're leading companies or local governments or community organizations, we'll be able to proudly share that New Futures was part of our path to success. New Futures consistently demonstrates its belief in its young people, investing in our futures in so many different ways, from academic and career coaching to flexible scholarships tailored to our individual needs. They walk the walk with us as we chart our own paths forward to brighter futures. But don't just take our word for it. Check out the Watch Me Shine highlight reel to see firsthand how our scholars and alumni are leading in their communities and making an impact in the world.
I know it hasn't been easy for me to be where I am now, and now that I'm here, I just want to make my family proud, my country proud, my friends proud, and I want to shine and make all the people in New Futures proud because they have helped me a lot.
I have had the opportunity to be in the classroom and in front of a screen working with children. That has been an amazing experience. I have used all what I know to help them to develop day by day.
I can say that I'm trying my best to show younger kids that no matter what your background is, you can do whatever you want. No matter where you come from, who you are, you got this. This is for you. Just believe in yourself.
I'm working with special needs kids. I'm so passionate about it. I really like it, and I have been seeing a lot of progress, and I am so excited to continue helping people and impact others' lives with strategies and apply all the knowledge that I get from my school.
And like many other family members of the New Futures family, I'm doing it in a second language, which makes it more challenging. But we are warriors and we love challenges. I want to be a role model to my brothers, and to any kid out there who feels afraid to dive in, I just want to tell you, don't be, just do it.
When I help and guide other students, I feel confident in my future as a teacher. And every time I use everything I have learned to help my community, I feel it's a way of shining. Because when I shine, they shine. And when I make progress, they also make progress. Thank you, New Futures, for supporting the futures of dreamers like me, but especially for helping me make progress and for making me shine.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That was awesome. I love seeing my fellow scholars and alumni leveraging their degrees and making a difference in their communities. Tonight, we invite you to partner with us and with New Futures.
We invite you to invest in this program that has meant so much to Dustin, Brian, Halleck, Ebony, and Ricardo, and the rest of our scholars and alumni who are leaders in this region.
So hit that donate button to the right, and together we can fuel the powerful futures of tomorrow. On behalf of the entire New Futures community, we want to say thank you.
At its core, New Futures' mission is about equitable access to opportunity. Tonight, you've heard directly from some of the incredible young people who have seized an opportunity with New Futures, not just to improve their own lives, but to help change the narrative about what it means to pursue a dream as a young person pursuing a different but equally valuable post-secondary pathway.
We know that New Futures believes in us, and with the continued commitment of our extended New Futures family, we move closer to eliminating the systemic barriers which have for generations made it more difficult for young people like us to have a fair chance to fulfill our dreams.
And before we close off the show, we want to say we're so grateful for the support of our community. We hope our stories inspire you to act boldly, to speak courageously, and to give generously in support of New Future scholars and alumni. It takes a village, and tonight, we're so thankful to count you among ours.